Hey everybody! Welcome back to more Michigan Report from Hell. I'm still Negaroth. This is still the Talky version. I actually have a new guest with me this time.
Hey, I'm Azariah. You probably haven't heard of me, but I did some Dead Space 2 stuff with Negaroth a few months ago.
This column has
A
completely
few
crumbled.
years ago. It was like
Let's
a
try
It was like
lifetime.
a little
30
further.
LP years ago.
And now he is actually doing another great LP for Dragon's Breath Quarter.
Of Fire.
Possibly the greatest of Fire. Yes, Advanced Wars. It's good stuff, and we hope to see more of it. But we should probably talk about this horrible, foggy mess that we're now, I guess, dealing with in the center building.
I actually quite like that ghosty figure thing, even though I have no idea what it is. But it looked pretty neat.
Yeah, that's actually kind of an oddity with, I guess, the game so far, is that it's introduced a UFO, it's introduced these ghosts, and it's given no explanation for anything. I mean, so far the only, creepy, odd things we've been seeing are, the vagina monsters, which are creepy enough, but, I mean, are they made by aliens? And are the ghosts just the ghosts of the victims?
I think the victims are also the ghosts of the aliens, is what's going on.
Well, maybe the ghosts are the aliens, so they're not actually like dead aliens. They're actually just, the aliens look like ghosts.
Maybe we're the monsters, and oh god, he's fucking creepy.
Yeah. There's also another little spare ghost over here.
Yeah, I was just talking about
pretty
Brisco, and just turn around and he's there.
He's like, "What's going on over here?" Yeah, you actually have to walk a little bit closer for him to react.
Hey guys, what's going on? Oh!
Ah! What is that thing? We've got to find
And
Anne.
yeah, Anne saw this guy's
I think
face
she's
explode
hiding
and
around here
decided to bolt off.
She wouldn't take off and leave her crew
We're actually gonna
behind.
find out in this update that maybe I don't even know what the hell that was.
He changed his mind halfway.
He was like, "Hey, let's go look for Anne." Oh, you're not coming?
I gotta follow you with the other protagonist.
God, that is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm still a bit perplexed why the sound guy is staying so close to us.
His whole face
I mean, I guess he has to stay
exploded.
behind us, but he's not doing a very good job of that. But yeah, I also want to get a nice close-up of this mangled-looking thing right here. It's actually it vaguely reminds me of, you've seen, like, John Carpenter's The
Yeah,
Thing.
it's my favorite horror movie, and I haven't seen the second one because I haven't heard great things.
Yeah, I don't know. When it was initially this whole idea of a prequel, I was like, alright. And then I heard, oh, the first half is a prequel, and then the second half is a reimagining of the thing. And at that point, I was just like, yeah, I don't care that much anymore. I'd rather find out what happened to the Norwegians, but I guess that only takes like 20 minutes to explain. Because it was just, they got fucked.
I kind of figured, being in the
Are you
moon, they're
okay?
dead, okay. We don't need another movie to explain
Little
that.
thing like that. Didn't
Well, you never
bother
know.
me.
Maybe something really interesting happened.
Also, I still love this acting. Ran away, didn't bother me!
She is she is a very stern and yet very erratic reporter. Hopefully the ones we get in the future are a little bit more, I guess, steady emotionally. Also, this game really loves, I guess, setting atmosphere.
I thought you were going to say ass
Or-
shots, because we've been getting a good one for a while.
Yeah, I'm thankfully staying away from... You can actually just crouch down and get a rather awkward angle that will get you plenty of erotic points and lose plenty of dignity points.
Yeah, I saw that in one of the speedrun videos. Dude would just do that whenever he was standing around. I was like, oh god.
That's honestly the only way you're going to get the erotic ending, which is
We're going up.
mind-boggling. I
go
as
to
a
the
tester,
observation deck.
as a game tester, just think about the game testers for this game having to do that for like hours on end.
Those same 2
Then, like-
pixels of panty would start to get tiring after a while.
They'd be like, "Yoshi, it's panty day. Duck down."
Get in.
Yeah, I remember the most awful. You remember what an iToy was for like the PS2?
Yeah, it's basically what the
was
move, the move camera thing turned into, yeah.
Yeah, well, one company I was working for. Oh yeah, we got a final ghost. He gives a lot of suspense, but he will not actually be there if you don't tag the first two. So it's actually pretty easy to miss him. But yeah, I was working at a company. They were testing a game for the iToy, and I guess one guy had spent the entire day with the iToy pointed at a coworker's crotch. And the thing was, you're supposed to like record what you're doing all day on like a videotape.
Right now,
So he had a videotape that they found later that was nothing but this girl's crotch for like 8 hours.
hopefully,
And that was like the creepiest thing I've ever
What?
heard.
What? 8 hours? Why would you even need that?
And searching for them.
Like 2 seconds is creepy enough. Why do you even need that much more?
It's really bad that you're like, well, 8 hours is too much. You know, for me it's like 30 seconds.
I don't want to like see the same thing every day.
To rescue you.
She may have shifted around and moved.
Answer me.
But yeah, Anne is now going into full robot search mode. Is anyone there? Hello, I'm here to help.
I am friend.
Exterminate, I mean, befriend.
Hug.
She just does such an awful job at emoting, which we should be used to by now, but it's still so jarring.
Help me!
Speaking of which, here's a good part of that.
I don't want to die!
Yeah, this is, well, I guess this was the person that called us back in the hotel.
There's somebody
That's very
here.
observant.
We came to rescue you. Can you hear
God.
me? Answer me.
I can hear you!
Now, it's good that we actually get another character, but the bad thing is, well, the bad thing is that she's out acting the
But
reporter,
we can't get to you with all this rubble.
because she's actually giving a shit.
We can't get through this way. We've got to find a way around.
But as Brisco's pointed out,
Listen
we
to
obviously
me.
can't climb over the rubble because, well, we're a cameraman,
coming
we
to
have no
save
hands.
you. So stay right there. Don't move
I don't
from
think
that
she would if
spot,
she
you
could.
hear?
That's, yeah, I mean, that's a good point. There are
Don't
monsters.
We're bringing a
I
gun.
like the phrasing. We're gonna bring it. But I don't know what we're gonna do with it though.
Do something for me!
To me, it's just more like,
Tell my mom
don't
and my
worry,
dad
I have a shotgun.
You're going to be fine.
We don't mind
hear
putting
me?
you down.
What's your name?
Becky Wands.
No, it isn't.
That's a nice name.
Yes!
Yes. It's a very nice name.
Oh, God.
It is a nice name.
Ann Anderson.
Come on, Anne, use
Are
your
you
inside
listening,
voice.
Becky?
Even if you're in the
Don't give up.
prestigious outdoor center building.
You want to see Mom and
I
Dad
honestly have
again,
no
don't
idea
you?
what the center building was used for. Maybe,
Then you can tell them you love them.
God.
That was. Did
yourself.
she start a song there? What happened?
you can tell them you love them
you
yourself.
Just stay calm. Just wait right
I don't have a
there.
choice.
I mean, I could come over to you. I think there might be an easier way. No, stay
They're
there.
from the other side.
With the monsters.
Right.
Yeah, because the thing was, like where we
Over
saw the
there.
ghost, like that third ghost, it was just like a guardrail. Like, alright, well there's a bunch of fucking rubble here, but we just passed our guardrail. We could jump that. But no. We have to take the long
Oh no,
way.
in video games, if there's a barrier over your waist, you gotta go around.
Probably
It's not
hasn't
like
been dead
jumping
for very
is a
long.
thing.
Die here, and the monsters will
What?
have you in no time.
That when you're dead, you'll be easier to catch. Yeah, I guess maybe they're trying to say that the monsters eat the corpses, but
That's
in the
not true,
previous video,
yeah.
we found a corpse in a locker and it was fine. Well, I mean, it was fine for being a corpse, but I mean, it wasn't like being eaten or anything.
The floor's caved in here.
Oh, I'm talking.
If we make our way across the
I have
fields,
to make sounds come
think
out
we
while
can
I
get to
move
the
my
other
mouth.
side.
You gotta be kidding. You want to
Yes,
try and cross
said
here?
Look, it's the only way to get
We all
to
love
Becky
Becky, right?
Wands.
No way.
Yeah, I mean seriously,
Oh, no!
there are multiple
We'd never
ways to get
make it.
across. We don't have to go the most
You can't
dangerous
be
route.
serious.
Come on.
Fine, I'll go by myself. You two can do whatever you want.
She is quite the affirmative woman, isn't she?
I'll go by myself.
But
I can't
But
believe
Brisco
this
has at least a little bit of common sense. This seems just like such an awful idea, doesn't it? And it's awful on so many levels, because you may notice that, well, she's going so
I love how you just
slow.
run up right behind her again.
Yeah, a part of me was thinking, I wonder what would happen if I just rammed my camera into the back of her head. But if you were playing this and you realize, like, well, if I kill her now, which is not a good idea to have about any woman or any person, but if I kill her now, I have to start this level over again. Not because I have to, because if you kill her, you just go to the next stage. But to give you people, you people in the audience, a quality experience, I'd have to, show her death. Her death is not that interesting, especially when it's here. Because if you look down, I guess we're on like the 100th fucking floor or something, because... Uh-oh. She fell. Yeah, there's just nothing down below. So, you can let her fall here to her death, it'd be great.
Grab hold.
But instead we're gonna
I love
help
how
her.
it cuts out because you don't have hands. I guess you just grab the camera.
Thank you.
Yeah, I assume she like grabbed your leg,
Okay.
pulled you down, like,
Let's
and your
keep
balls
going.
hit on the
Watch your step this
pillar
time,
or the rafter, and you're just like, oh,
Okay, I will.
and it'd be really funny, but they had to cut that out. So just for this particular part, I decided, well, I didn't want to cut it out completely, because you miss out on the majesty of realizing that there's still so much left of this to go. This is actually, I think I sped this up 4 times. So this is 4 times as
Of course
fast
it's
as
gonna
she
like
would be
completion.
going.
He's like, hey, what did you cut out? I want to know exactly what happened.
Yeah, and the worst thing is, once she actually gets to the end, she doesn't seem to realize what flat
I've been
ground
on there
is
for so
anymore.
long. I don't know
she's
what
just
real is.
And then you get to the other side, and you're probably thinking, alright, Ann, let's get the fuck over to Becky Wands and make sure she's okay, but no. You can't move. You're stuck. What
Cameraman,
are we
tell me what
waiting
to do.
for? Oh,
I'm a woman. I don't know what to. Oh, there he is.
it's Brisco. Lovable, adorable,
He's the
dickless Brisco.
comedic relief of this game that is entirely made of comedic relief.
He is the comedic relief of the game full of vagina
goners for
monsters,
sure.
women crying, and horrible
Okay,
things going
let's
on.
go.
We need that
Becky
one
is waiting for us.
not really black guy to crawl along. I guess I should reveal that, Brisco actually does okay in the game. He actually is never in danger, which is kind of breaking away from the archetype of the normal black guy
This
in a
by
horror
the way, this
movie.
direction is horrible. She just, I don't know how she meant to say that. Didn't stand a chance. What, did you want him to die?
Well, maybe she meant it as a pun by the fact that he was crushed onto the ground, so there literally was no chance for him to stand. Like, he didn't stand a chance. It looks like he's dead tired.
Yes.
Dead.
But yeah,
horrible.
so this body, as opposed to the crushed body, is a little bit worse. But it doesn't tell you this, because she just kind of stands here. But what you need to do is just rush forward, because, oh yeah, Becky's in fucking danger. Now, if you're wondering what, happens if you press triangle...
Oh my God!
Make sure you get this on film.
You just don't get immortal points. That's it. You don't magically save Becky. Becky's fucked. Becky is a fucking cadaver. She's crying. It's awful. And what's really hard to see,
That's enough.
she's being eaten
Come
by
on,
someone's
before it eats
vagina.
us.
Every monster's mouth
What's the matter
is a
with you
vagina.
two?
I don't know what that means.
Why did
I don't
you
know why
stop
they
This
went
game's
that
about the fear of
direction.
marriage and commitment.
I can't believe you.
Yes, we've seen the hit movie Teeth,
shoot. Everybody's
the
dead.
black comedy. But we also find out here that I don't want to say
What are you
Anne has a
talking
darker
about?
side, but she is a bit selfish.
I know, she's got, it's like a turning point.
We actually
It's a huge scoop.
And I love how she said it. It's my favorite part of this video. Make sure you get this on film! Like, what? What?
Let's go back to the office.
and Brisco actually has
that.
at least some
wasn't
monochrome
dead
of
yet.
common sense because he's like,
We've
I
got
think
to
we've
see
shot
what
enough
happened to her.
people being eaten today.
And I love,
Got to
and she's
keep
the one who
on
wanted to go
shooting
save
to
her
the
too.
end.
And she's
like,
like-
we're gonna
she's-
save you as soon as you sees her.
Being a
Oh,
journalist.
this is actually pretty sweet.
That's what
Let's
Becky would
let's keep
want
watching.
too, I'm sure.
Actually, we
I'm
can
not
assume from
going.
her wanting to take the longest fucking
And
route
neither is the
possible that
cameraman.
was just a lie, and she just wanted to go
You wanna go without
find
a camera?
Becky's corpse and be
Be
like,
my guest.
oh, woo-hoo, and you know, shed
go
some
and see
fake
what
tears
happened
like she
all
did for
you
poor
like.
Pamela. She
All
didn't
right.
Let's
care
just
about
film it
Pamela.
and play some sad music in the
We'll
background.
go back to the office. But you two are shirking your duties.
Yeah. Which I
Chief's
you know,
going
I
to
guess
hear
goes
about
along
this.
with the instruction
Fine by
manual's
me.
description of her and that she was an ice queen or some bullshit like that. You don't get any impression of that until you get to this point. Once you get to this point, you find out she is heartless. Also, exit sign. I don't know why this is taggable. There are a few other things taggable on this floor, and all of them are so stupid. Like, you can tag rubble, and it'll be like, well, there's fucking rubble. And exit sign. But somehow, I don't know if this is the same monster that was chewing on Becky, or how it managed to get over here. We're alive, goddammit!
Oh, I love this so much.
Monster food. Plenty of
You are
not
great,
monster
Brisco.
lying around.
But actually, this is a hint as to what you're supposed to do, because what you normally, if you want to keep Anne alive, you're
Over
supposed to
here.
direct, you know, the attention over to that dead body. The thing is, well, Anne has kind of become expendable. No. And that means
eating
we
my
get
butt.
to see another great.
Help! He's eating my butt.
Help me!
He's gotten a piece
Oh!
of rump roast, am I right? No.
Gonna eat me!
No. But this actually gives us a much better look at what some people become. I guess this guy can't be a
I
vagina.
guess this game's also very against analingus. I think is the message I'm getting here.
Is that
Yes,
analingus a
yes, it
word?
is. You can look it up.
I know
but you can
cunt.
guess
I know-
what it means.
It means you have multiple languages.
Yeah, yes.
Ambidextrous.
Yes,
You speak both. You speak both left and right languages. But yeah, so we got quite a bit of immoral points for that, and with Anne now dead, that means next time we are actually going to get a new reporter. But thankfully Brisco here doesn't shed a tear because,
Got myself into.
well, thankfully he didn't have time to fall in love with Anne, I guess.
This is how we've got to think about it. Wasn't anything we could have done about Anne.
Well, technically there was, but I just didn't care.
Brisco, you're the one who found out. You didn't do anything.
Let's get back to the office.
Yeah, Brisco, you actually told us what we could do, but with that, we'll see you next time. I want to